Sorry.
So, hello, my name is Janice Watson, and I am the Assistant Director for Compliance for International Student Affairs. And what that means is I'm the one that can help you, provide you with guidance and advice with maintaining your F1 visa status. If you have questions about if you can do this or can't do that, I am one of the lead persons within the office that would be able to provide you with answers with that.
So I'm Morgan Keller, yes, the Director of the Office of International Student Affairs, and in my role, I lead our team at OISA. You know, OISA is the acronym that we use for Office of International Student Affairs. So I lead our small but mighty team at OISA in providing holistic support for Wesleyan's international student community from pre-arrival through graduation, and even when you're an alum. I also serve as Wesleyan's Principal Designated School Official, or PDSO, so I oversee CVIS compliance, or federal compliance requirements for students that are studying here in F1 or J1 status.
I really started out here at Wesleyan. I was working in the president's office, and I wanted an opportunity to engage with students more. And so I began to look for other positions here on campus, and it led me to the Office of International Student Affairs, in that I was working alongside of the first Dean of Diversity, and that also was under his umbrella. Then when an employee that used to do all the compliance stuff, she retired, and so the opportunity was open for me, and I'm so glad. It's like one of the best decisions that I could have made to go into this area for international student affairs. It's given me the opportunity to see and be a part of the world, while being at home.
I have jotted down some thoughts about this, and I guess I'll kind of maybe read off a little bit of that just so I sound more eloquent to you all. But I've really always been amazed by international students. I think it not only takes tremendous brilliance to be admitted to a degree program in the U.S., especially at like a highly selective institution like Wesleyan, and then take university level classes in English, which is a foreign language for most international students. But I also think it requires exceptional courage and resilience to travel far from the comforts of your home, family and friends, culture, beloved foods, all those things, and be away for a long period of time while you navigate all this newness, right? For many, a new country and culture, new education system, new social settings, new rules that you have to follow if you're studying here on an F or J visa. And I think my past impactful international experiences, working, living, volunteering, and studying abroad in countries like Japan, Ecuador, and Italy, and the fact that I'm married internationally and my own family is binational, have also influenced my career path in international student services.
My favorite song, I would have to say my favorite song is actually a spiritual. It's a hymn, and it is Blessed Assurance. It talks about the assurance of knowing that there is a God and that you have faith in Him. And I would say my favorite genre is, of course, also spirituals, but then I also like a good R&B.
Yeah, I love this question because I really love music, and I have very diverse tastes in music. I've also been to a lot of concerts over the years. I actually went to Coachella back in 2007, kind of a fun fact. But I would say that recently, one of the songs that has just been stuck in my head and I've listened to a lot is the song Chihiro by Billie Eilish off of her new album.
Favorite food, desserts. I love all kinds of desserts. And I also like to cook soul food. Soul food is a African-American tradition, and it's mainly food from the South. that we like to prepare, and it's I like to say that it's soul food because it's food that's prepared from your soul, and that's what makes it taste so good.
Yes, I'm afraid I'm biased in this respect because I married someone from Japan and spent 8 years living in Japan. I really, really love and prefer Japanese food in general. It's so hard to choose a favorite Japanese food because Japanese cuisine is so diverse and amazing. But if I had to choose one, I think my favorite Japanese food is unagi, which is kind of like grilled barbecued eel. And if you've never had that, I recommend trying it sometime.
Oh, yes. My hobby, I love to shop, shop, shop for anything. I can shop for clothes, for food. My husband says I can shop for a hammer. I love shopping. Shopping is like anything. You can give me your list of what you're looking for, and I will spend all day spending your money, and I will spend mine too. I also have a hobby. I like to cook, especially bake. I love baking. I love making all kinds of cakes and cookies. I enjoy being in the kitchen.
What is your favorite food or cuisine?
Yes, I probably my favorite sport is soccer, as they say in the U.S., football in many countries of the world, although not in the U.S. because they call it American football. It's a separate thing. Anyway, I love soccer. I'm a lifelong player of soccer. Even now I play soccer. I try to play about 3 times a week if I can, or at least twice with a group that I play with. I love watching soccer. I also enjoy basketball. I'm a huge fan, a lifelong fan of the Golden State Warriors because I grew up in California. So I love their team, love Steph Curry, love watching basketball, playing basketball. Like ultimate frisbee, a big cyclist. And I also just love spending time with my family, with my spouse and my 2 daughters.
And what is your favorite food or cuisine?
First of all, give yourself a big hand of applause. I commend you for the courage of coming to a place that you don't really know a lot about, and being willing to make yourself a part of the community. My advice to you is continue to give yourself a chance and an opportunity. Don't give up. Stay persistent. Put yourself out there. Make yourself vulnerable. Try new things, and be proud of yourself.
I would probably share with you one of my favorite quotes. It's a very succinct quote that I think is attributed originally to my favorite U.S. American poet, Walt Whitman, who they call the father of free verse poetry. But more recently, it kind of regained popularity within pop culture through the TV series that I love, that I also recommend if you haven't seen it, Ted Lasso. And that quote is, "Be curious, not judgmental." And I really just feel that adopting this mentality will really enrich your intercultural experiences at Wesleyan and in the US, and enable you to learn many things, see the goodness in others, and make new friends, perhaps even with people with whom you would never imagine you would befriend when you first meet them.